Hi darlings, it's Robin here. Thank you for joining me today on my channel, Oracle Rising. Namaste to all of you. So if this is your first time here, I'm a light worker, I'm a star seed, and I'm here to help you guys open up your heart on your spiritual journey, hopefully help you to escape the matrix. And anyway, just thanks for being here. So guys, I'm going to jump right into the subject today, and I'm going to talk about how to take out psychic trash from your body, from your mind. Okay, so psychic debris is accumulated on our journey, and there are a number of culprits. Okay, this is being around negative and toxic people. Energy will get stuck in your aura, it'll get stuck in your psyche. You really have to be careful who you're around and what kind of media you're exposing yourself to. So there's these things that happen in the 3D matrix that aren't so good for your aura, your energy body, your psyche. But there's also other things to be aware of, and they can sound a little bit more scary. Just one sec, guys. Sorry, I live by an airport. Plane just went by. So there are other things that we are vulnerable to, okay? And this is going to be negative alien races. You want to talk about reptilians. If you guys do not know what a reptilian is, you might want to YouTube that, okay? It's really super kind of creepy. You also want to talk about, I want to use the word demons, actually, and, ill-willed spirits and stuff like that. There can be people that can put things like a curse on you, and curses are real. So don't just scoff it off. They're really deep, and they can be multiple generational curses. So, there's a lot going on that can just damage you just by kind of showing up and going out in the world. Okay. So you want to think of yourself as kind of a really fine net, and you got to be careful what you're catching out there. Okay. I guess on a couple levels, but once things are implanted or in you, or you're attracting them, it's really tough to get rid of them unless you know what's going on. Like if you have some sort of a ailment going on, or you notice that your mind is maybe playing tricks on you or running away, and just really weird thoughts. But negative implants that I'm talking about here, the psychic trash, things like that, it can really manifest in your physical body. So if you notice that you're starting to feel a little bit run down, maybe suffering from headaches, nausea, you're all over the place emotionally, like really erratic, or just you're going into a steady decline, not feeling so fabulous, these could all be signs of psychic trash and things that you need to really eliminate from yourself as soon as possible. Okay, so there's some things that you can do on your own. I really advocate for HZ frequencies to really help eradicate things in your body that you no longer want there, or in your brain, depending on where things end up. I've talked about implants before. They can happen all over. They can happen in your physical body, they can happen in your spirit body. So we've got a lot to protect ourselves against, but really start looking at yourself and say, where did this illness come from? If it's inexplicable, or it comes on very suddenly, or Western medicine is not helping you, you got to understand that things really originate in your energy body, okay? In your aura, in your psyche, and then they manifest out through your body, okay? And then you start feeling things. So these could be signs that you have negative attachments, negative implants, just picking up like trash from negative neighbors, you know what I mean? Just going and working with people that you don't care for. So you got to just start to recognize the signs, okay? I've got anger issues here, illness, stress and anxiety, fatigue, and all negative emotions and habits. If you find yourself sliding back into, some sort of an addiction or something that just wasn't so good for you, these are all signs that you have negative implants and psychic trash to take out. So identifying is the first step. The next thing you need to do is try to get rid of everything. And you may or may not be able to do this on your own. It really depends on how strong you feel, because people can walk around with these things implanted in their aura and in their body for quite some time. So you could be at an all-time low. Really want to recommend that you might go visit a professional, somebody that is certified in order to help you out. Okay, so I recently had a body code clearing done, so I really recommend that. It was really amazing. So you want to look for somebody that has a certificate, first of all. You don't want to respond to somebody that is like in your inbox, like your DMs. Hey, I can remove that curse for you. Oh, I felt such a strong energy. I feel so connected to you. Blow those people out, okay? Just don't even listen to them. Practitioners do not chase patients, okay? That is like something that you need to be strongly aware of. So you could maybe reach out to somebody and say, do you know somebody that does this type of work, like Reiki alignment and attunement, that has a good reputation and they actually have good reviews and they're not chasing you, okay? Just remember that. There's a lot of people with divinity practices and they will allow their clients to find them, not the other way around. I like to think of those people that are in your inbox as kind of a snake oil salesman. I really, that just going off topic, I think it's like disgusting that people do that, and I will never do that to you guys. Okay, so we're talking about cord cutting could be really helpful, because you could actually have a cord attachment to a negative entity. And this could also be going back into previous or alternate lives. So like, this is a really deep subject and it can be a little bit scary, okay? But I'm here to help you guys work your way through it. So don't be shy to ask questions in the comments. So cord cutting, there are all kinds of exercises. If you're gonna do stuff on YouTube, again, there's lots of people out there and they're available to you, but I would really look for somebody that has a really solid reputation. I'm going to give you guys Power Thoughts Meditation Club. I think they're fantastic. Steve Nobel. Possibly sometimes you might be able to reach Victor Otto. He does have a YouTube channel. And I do believe his wife is a shaman, okay? And that really is something that I wanted to talk about too, because a shaman visit or a shaman journey could really help clear out whatever doesn't belong in your aura, okay? Whatever is weighing down your energy and manifesting in physical illness or a psychic illness too, okay? So you got to be careful about that. And Victor Otto, I believe his last name is spelled O-D-D-O. He's really cool. I'm not affiliated with any of these people. It's just people that I've had a good experience with on YouTube, and they have a really good vibe and they have a lot of like good reviews, okay? So aura cleansing, this can be done. You can do that on your own, and you can use like a saging stick or something like that. HZ frequencies are also very, very good to clear out things like this. Negative implant removal, that one is like, there are specific videos to help you do that, and I think Power Thoughts Meditation Club does one. So there's a lot of things that you can do to sort of remove these things, but you could just have to be prepared to not do them when you have a busy week ahead of you, okay? So I would, if you could possibly, if you have a long weekend coming up, you maybe want to do something on the night before you have 2 or 3 days off, because it's gonna take a lot of your energy, and it's gonna leave a gap in you, because it is like having something removed. You are removing something, okay? Whatever it is, however you want to identify things. If you're really close to your higher self, you could tap into them and say, what is going on here? Please scan me. Or if you have a really close relationship to a particular spirit guide or one of your ancestors, one of your angels, just help me identify this. You could pray to them. But again, a professional is always really good. There's the body code clearing that I was telling you guys about before. There's also energy code clearing, and they'll be able to spot all this. It was really cool when I had that session. I really enjoyed it. But it did leave me I'm still kind of recovering from it. I had it a few weeks ago, and it's like, oh man, that was a lot of work. I wasn't really expecting it. So just to let you guys know, it's not a quick fix either. It is something that you're going to have to work on. I think I just saw angel number 1010 there for you guys. So that's a really good sign as I'm babbling my face off here for you guys. So you're going through all this work, okay? You identified something's not quite right, and it's not really like a real illness that I have to be terrified of. It's something that is happening in my psyche, in my aura, my energy body, my spirit body. I need to heal that, okay? So you do all that work, but you have to know that stuff like this can be recurring. It can come back, especially if it's a really powerful bond, like with the cords that are coming through previous or alternate lifespans. It's really complicated. So you gotta take care of yourself on a daily basis as well. Okay, so energy shielding 3 times a day, okay, if you can. There are simple ways to do energy shielding. This is again with prayer. You can pray to whoever you're comfortable praying to, asking them for assistance and to protect you. Okay, you can do the energy protection ball. I'll show you guys that in a second. And there's probably an HZ frequency for that too as well. You know, just find energy shielding, you know, HZ frequency. I know Steve Nobel did this really cool protection meditation. I'm sure he's got more than one, and other guides. Like we all have different guides. And don't be afraid, angel number 1144 just came up, to pop your favorite guides down below in the comments. Okay, so the energy healing, the best times of day to do this is in the morning, okay, whether you're going out the house or not, somewhere around midday, and right before you sleep, because sleep time is vulnerable time. Okay, so you really want to ask for protection, because your subconscious mind is completely exposed when you're sleeping. Your conscious mind has finally shut its face and it's sleeping. Okay, but your subconscious mind wide awake. Okay, so to do your own protection using your own chi, like, and I like to really like smack my hands together. It really does amp up the energy. Rub the palms of your hands together. I hope you guys can see that it's not complex. Should start to feel like a warm, almost like a burning sensation in the palm of your hands. And then when it gets to that point, you really want to release your hands slowly, and you should be able to feel the pulse of your own chi between your own hands. Okay, it's a really beautiful feeling. And then you would just wash that over top of you all the way down the length of your body. So you can do that as a technique to help keep you safe. You can also share these energy balls with other people, but I would just recommend asking their permission first. That's just not cool to be doing stuff like that. And you could have somebody share their energy with you if you're feeling really low, but I recommend that you really trust that person, okay? Because you don't want their debris coming to you. So this is a very complex and deep subject, you guys. You might notice that you feel like real crap for a couple weeks, but it's just you rebuilding your strength again. This is a really good time to rely on your friends and family that are really aligned with your spiritual journey, your team in spirit, your ancestors, whoever it is that can support you. Might go to angels or Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. So whoever it is that can support you, ask for their support. And remember, this is going to be an ongoing process, because we're constantly under psychic attack from the 3D matrix and whoever is out there battling for ascension on this planet. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap that up. I hope it was helpful. Peace. Bye.